Runners. What's the deal? What's the deal? Just checking in with y'all, man. Over here at this Petro off of I-90, upstate New York. Over here like the top of Lake Seneca. Getting ready to go to one of these salt places, pick up some salt. I guess that's what they got. But yo, today was like this wasted day. So last night, or rather early this morning, just after midnight, like 12:30 I think it was, I pulled up to a Walmart distribution center in upstate New York. Dropped my load off, got my empty and made my way out, right? I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get me another pre-plan or whatever the second I roll up out of there. I get no pre-plan. So granted, I had just came on duty, right? Because I brought that load up there to Walmart from Virginia. So Virginia to upstate New York, that's a nice little drive, right? So I didn't make it in one drive shift. I got all the way about 100 miles out, and I had to shut down, and then I made it in. So I'm like an hour and a half, 2 hours into my drive shift, and I'm dropping it off. I get out of there, no pre-plan. So I'm like, wow, okay, so 2 hours in, I got nothing to do. It's in the middle of the night, the truck stop's gonna be straight up full. I'm like, okay, I'll just find a place to shut on down, even though I only been driving for a couple of hours or whatever. So I do that. I find like an actual Walmart supercenter that's like 7-8 miles down the street from the distribution center, and I see trucks there. So I'm like, okay, well, shoot, instead of going 20 miles to the rest area that I pulled up on my GPS, I'm just gonna stay here or whatever. But I noticed the signs that say no trucks, guys were just gambling out there. So I was like, well, I'm gonna park here anyway, but as soon as the sun come up, I'm gonna dip out. So that's what I did. I was there for about 4 hours and dipped out, went to a rest area, and I get to the rest area about 2 hours in, and getting to the rest area, maybe 3, a pre-plan comes across, right? So I'm like, word, back to work, back at it. But the problem is my drive shift was like getting ready to be over, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't go get it. My DM's like, yo, just get your break in and go get it after your break. So I'm like, cool. I didn't like that, but I'm like, cool. So break finally over, right? The load had an appointment for 3:15, but I wasn't gonna make that because of my, I didn't have the hours to make it. DM's like, it's okay, go late and get it. So I make my way out there, you know what I'm saying? It takes me about 2.5 hours to get there. Kind of find out, I get there late, the place closed. Yeah, the place is closed. Closed at 6 o'clock. I got there like 6:30. So, more of the story is, you really got to check these loads out before you go get them, type speaking. You understand what I mean? Like you gotta make sure. I mean, knowing where it is a given. Planning to get there is a given. But you gotta know their hours. Okay, as much information as possible before you make your way out there, because your DM might send you on, I call them suicide missions now, where you're just wasting your damn time. You might even be driving through some crazy terrain to get there, only to figure out that the load ain't ready, or you're getting there too late, or you're getting there too early. You need to really research and make sure everything is everything before you make it out there. And if you get your pre-plan and there's no phone number on the shipper or the consignee, Google them and get the phone number and call them, because I'll get a lot of pre-plans, a lot of load assignments, man, that it won't have a phone number to the shipper or the consignee. And I'm seeing now I really got to do my homework on everything before I start, because all those miles I drove today, let me see, I mean, it ain't a whole lot of miles, but 228 miles. I'm not getting paid for that. You know, it's just a waste. Oh, and I need to change my status because I left it on post trip. So for all of y'all out there that's getting ready to come do this thing, man, you get that pre-plan, you get that load assignment come across your Qualcomm, yo, make sure they're a 24-hour operation if you're going to be getting there, you know, after normal working hours. If you're going to be getting there early, make sure it's alright that you can go and show up early. You know, if you're going to be late, make sure they know you coming late. Like, do all of this beforehand, before you start driving to the place, because you just might be wasting your time if you don't figure that out first. So I had to learn the hard way, and I can't just leave it up to my DM. And you know, DMs, they manage a lot of drivers. They're looking at a lot of loads. It can get mixed up. I ain't even throwing no shot at my DM like that, because I should have known better to check it out, to check everything out and make sure everything was everything. You know what I mean? So I'm just mad. I'm mad at myself, because when my DM told me that I could just go late like that, it didn't dawn on me that, hey, Ren, you might want to make sure that they're open. You know what I'm saying? Before you go out there. Not every place you're picking up from is a distribution center with 24-hour ops. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in this Petro, and it surprised me that it's like still a lot of parking available. It's one of those parking areas where it's like everything is like slanted on both sides, and you gotta, like, you know, depending on which side you're coming down, you know, right side or blind side back in there. You know, I've actually only parked in one of these styles maybe once, and I didn't even have to park here. I could have parked like on the side or something out of the way. It's a lot of people did that, but I just wanted to challenge myself to see if I could get in. There's like this car hauler next to me, and like he was already parked there, and I think he was doing like a post trip as I was getting ready to park next to him. And like I didn't even have to park next to him. I could have circled around where there was like way more spaces with nobody in them and got in them. But I was like, you know what? I need some parking practice. Yo, he looked at me crazy as a bitch when I was getting ready to park next to him. Like, yo, why are you parking next to me with all this over? And I feel him for real. But you know, he see who I work for and know I got to be a rookie. But hey, I went ahead and parked next to him anyway, and there was like a truck directly in front of the parking spot across the way. So like it was like a challenge. So I had to watch my front and make sure I didn't hit the car hauler as well backing in. But I got it in there, took my time. I noticed that's one thing with backing. I always do good when I take my time. It's when I rush that it doesn't work out. You know, I may pull up, get my setup all jacked up, but it's when I take my time to fix it or take my time to back that I get everything aligned like it's supposed to be. So backing skills getting much better. Anyway, if you don't take nothing else from this video, make sure you are checking out these shippers. Get on Google Earth, see what the landscape looks like. Call them if you're going to be early. Call them if you're going to be late. Call them, see what their hours are. Same thing with the consignee. You got to do this, man. You got to know the late. If you do that, you'll alleviate so many other problems that may arise. You know, get on Google Earth and see what everything look like. You'll kind of notice everything as you're driving in. You know, if you're going to be showing up late, it would be nice to know that they're going to close before you get there, right? Before you're able to get there. So why even drive out there, you know, or at least you can calculate, well, I'll drive as close as I can and be there when they open in the morning. Versus driving all the way there, miles you ain't getting paid for. I'm just mad, man. But yo, that's it, runners. I did a video too long, and I still got the that pay video coming. I don't want to just show that 1 week because I've had so many crappy weeks. I want to make sure that 1 week wasn't a fluke. I'm thinking that this paycheck that I get this week will be pretty good. I at least want 3 good paychecks before I show, you know, how pay's been. And I'll show the bad ones too in that same video. It's just, ain't no sense in showing you 1 good paycheck, right? At least that's that's how I feel about it anyway. You know what I mean? Yo, man, I hope y'all doing everything y'all got to do out there, man. Take care of your families, get yourself right. You know what I mean? Like I always say, man, keep running.